Right everyone, hello and welcome to my new video. In this video we're going to be looking at how to make IDM textures. And what do I mean by IDM textures? I don't really know myself. I just mean textures that sound weird. There you go. But I was listening to Autechre's Chestic Slide album the other day, and it is full of them, full of those gross granular textures that kind of feel like there's bugs in your ears. So we're going to try and remake that. But to follow this tutorial, you're going to need, at the very least, Live 11 Suite, as we're going to mainly... The main part of what we're going to be doing today is with this device, Pitch Loop 89, which is included in Live 11 Suite. So anyway, let's just get started into it. Actually, let me show you what we've got here first. I'm running before I'm walking. Right, so we have a really cheesy drum beat, and now I'm going to stretch this out. Lovely. Go into your texture. I'm happy with that, but maybe pull the grain size up a bit. It's very loud. Let me get a limiter on the master. There we go. We also have some other bits and bobs, because you can chuck any old samples into this. But let's just start out with this breakbeat here. And yeah, let's grab our Pitch Loop 89. So I haven't really seen anyone talk about this device all too much. Get rid of that. But if you click on this question mark here, it will bring you to a page that explains the whole thing and what it is based off of, which is the DHM 89B2 pitch shifting delay unit made in 1978 by the French company Ableton. Blah, 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 blah. Right, anyway, so that's what it's based off. It's pretty granular, and there's a lot to it, but it's all pretty simple. But simple in a way that less is more. Or maybe it's not, I don't know. Depends. Anyway, so what have we got? These buttons here are hold. Then you've got back, which is reverse, and short, which really shortens down the sample it grabs. In layman's terms. Anyway, so let's hear it through this. I'm bringing the dry wet up 100. Let's put the hold on. Whoa, okay. Bring up our segments. These are basically almost like your grains. Pretty cool. And now this little arrow here links excuse me, it links these two rows. So let's bring that up. Let's turn this down a bit as well. Alright, so it links these two, so let's also put in a bit of a low cut. And now it seems like not much is happening, right? But you do have an LFO for the position here, which has all your standard waves of modulation, but you cannot time sync them. So what I like to do is create a MIDI channel, and within this MIDI channel, let's draw in some 16ths, some 32nd notes, and oh no, and also some 8th notes. They need to be there. Right, now that's done. Bring in... God, that was loud. Bring in an expression control. I have a preset here, which is just all of them are set to random. Also going to bring in another one. Actually, let's do that later. Oh man, I've got fudge fingers, butterfingers. That's saying, isn't it? Right, let's put these onto remote. Only the first 3. And now let's do all of them. I prefer it the old way. And now let's duplicate that. So why have I done this? Right. When you have it in remote, it can almost act like a binary thing, going from 1 to 100 or 127 if you're speaking in MIDI, which also means it can act like a button. So now we can have expression control these buttons. So let's do that for both rows. Let's have our left expression control for the top row and our right for the bottom row. So bear with me whilst I do this, but I'm going to do it for the hold, the reverse, and the short, and turn this off, and then do it the same for the second row. Now with our last 2, again, top row, we're going to do segment, and we are going to do position. So segment and position. Right, now let's hear what we've got, because now more of the sample can come through, reverse it, whatever, you get the point. I forgot to mention, in this MIDI, pull the chants down on all of them quite a lot. Alright, and now you could be done, but I'm just going to add some more things. I'm going to group these together first, and then what else could we do? Now, what I did earlier, and I'm not going to do it in this video because it'll take a while because we'll have to go through all this all over again. What I like to do, or what I did earlier, sorry, is duplicate this another 2 times and have this bandwidth for each different one. So tell you what, we're going to do that anyway, but without the expression control. So, oh god, there we are, put that onto 10k, put this one onto 5k, and just to get around using expression control, let's put the LFO on random, have it go all the way up. Same with this one. Let's, you might have to wait a bit for the audio to actually come into these ones. Same with this one. There we go. We could actually... Ah, that's cool. With these ones, let's... Alright, so already you've got some mental fucking awful noise going on. So if you were doing a gig and you wanted anyone to leave, just pull this device up and it will work. I don't know anyone who'd want to listen to this. So what else are we going to do? Now we've got this group. Let's just compress it. Compress it a lot. Let's just pull that threshold all the way down. Cool, and now I'm going to bring in OTT. Cool, so that our compressors. And really at this point you can just start doing what you want. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's get spectral time in. Wow, we are getting loud. Okay, pull the dry wet all the way up. And now, fuck, I can't even concentrate. This, what is cool, is that if you have the dry wet up all the way here, but have it 50-50 here, when you freeze it, it freezes the whole thing. Instead of doing it like this. See, that's nothing, but there we go. So what I'm going to do now is bring in expression control again and map this one to the freeze. There we go. So also bring in a vocoder. This can be cool sometimes. What we're going to do? Enhance it, chuck in pitch tracking. This is this is dumb. Right, you know, if you voted for this video, I'm sorry. Let's get some auto filters going. Oh, okay. Right. What else have we got? Where are they? Modulator. Alright, let's go to LFOs and let's bring these in. Stray. Bring down that rate a bit. Let's do that again for this one. Gonna get rid of this one actually. I like this sound being very top end heavy. Anyway, as mentioned, this was very influenced by Chestic Slide and Autechre, so I went and made a drum kit which I think sounds similar to some of the drums you hear in that record. This will be in the description so you can download it. And let me just take you through the sounds. So all just very bit crushed. They were chucked through what's it called? Decimort 2. Yeah, just generic drum samples chucked through that. So let's get a drum beat going. If you've seen my channel before, you'll know what I'm doing now. I'm just messing around with chants. Sorry I haven't spoken much. Just don't think there's much explaining to do with drawing in a drum beat. Let's just whack them all up. Now, let's hear it with this nonsense. I need to bring out them drums a bit more, so maybe OTT? Bring out that high end a lot. Bring down. Alright, I see what I need to do. Let's do a bit of sidechain compression from the drum kit. Okay, cool. Want to bring in this too. Pull that attack quite far up. How's this sound? Yeah. Whoa. So anyway, you can see what adding that bed of texture does, or at least I hope you can. Let's chuck a massive amount of reverb and delay on that. change his last chord. Let's also chuck a bit of phaser on the reverb. Let's bring this directly onto this, actually. I also went and made... Fucking hell. See what I mean? That's gross sounding. And I love it. Anyway, I also went and made bass, which I think sounds like the one on the opening track. I am so sorry. Bear with me. There we go. No, that sucks. Right, hang on. I didn't plan doing this bit. I'm just mucking around here at this point. So yeah, you know, in context you can hear... This sucks, man. In context, you can hear what having this texture underneath everything can do. It just adds a little bit of something, you know? So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I think I'm going to leave it here. There's a lot more you could do with this stuff. But yeah, if you haven't checked out Pitch Loop 89, I would really recommend trying it out. I think it's really, really good. And yeah. Thank you very much for watching, and here are some glitches.